This one's gonna be magenta, and you're gonna be white. Look, you look like a free wolf. They look so adorable.
1, 2, 3, jump!
Hello everyone, my name is Hellraiser, and we are back in Inferno SMP episode 4. Now, in the previous episode, we collected some farm animals that we have in the back of the house. We made an enchantment table. We had our house reveal that you can see in the back. We explored the mainland and brought back this cute little fox that we're going to eventually name and make a sanctuary for. As you can see, we cleared out some of the area around the house off camera, and I built this temporary bridge across to my house. Don't worry, it's not permanent. We're going to have a better one in the next episode. We are going to build that one together. But we also collected some farm animals, which I have in the back. I expanded it a little bit just to have more space off camera. We got a couple more sheep, some more cows. Finally got some chickens. And we also made an enchantment table, which in this episode we are going to be making some of the bookshelves for them as much as we can with the materials we have right now. But let me show you in the back real fast. The entire area cleared out. We cleared out all the trees over here. We cleared out this entire area so that we can build a greenhouse for the future crops that we have: wheat, carrots, potatoes, you name it. This entire area I spent clearing out and lining with wool, and obviously I put a sign to show what's going where. We have the crops, and I have this little pathway that's just lining out for a future pathway that we're going to be making. And over here the pathway continues going further in the back area for a animal farm pen. This is where we're going to terraform the area and build something for the animals to keep them so they can have a home. And over here is where we are going to be moving the portal. Hopefully when we move it over here it continues to not connect, but for now let's hope. So the main objective for today is to build the crop area, collect books to make the bookshelves for the enchantment area, and add a little more decorating to the house. While off camera, I collect some of the materials that we're going to be using for the greenhouse: a ton of glass, spruce planks, we got a lot of them, and some white dye to make white glass. Now, before we start, I would like to add some dye to these wolves so that we can have them each a different type of wolf and not looking the same. So they each have their own color collar. I picked out a few colors that I wish to have. We're going to have a white one, we're going to have a light blue one, and we're going to have a magenta one. So let's do the blue one for this one. Look at that little blue one. I'm not going to reveal the names yet because we don't have name tags. I think actually I will make signs for now until I can get name tags for each animal. But this one's going to be magenta, and you're going to be white. Look, you look like a free wolf. They look so adorable. Now, for this episode, I am going to be taking you guys along with me building this farm because I think it'll be a lot more fun showing you guys the progress instead of showing you just the final product. So let's get our spruce, let's go outside, let's get all our glass. I have an idea on what I want it to look like, so we're gonna make that happen. So we're gonna put all the glass in here first. We're gonna first start with the spruce. We are first going to add in the dirt so we can fill out this area. I want to fill this out real fast, and then I will get back with you guys when I finish filling it. Okay, so we filled out a big area that we want with dirt. That didn't take long, but I almost ran out of dirt. I really need to collect more. Okay, so first we're gonna place the doors. This is gonna be where we enter in, and it's gonna reach all the way in the back of here. It's not gonna be too big, but it's not gonna be small either. So first we're gonna place the 2 glasses here. What do we think about the shape? Should we extend it? Oh no, we messed up, guys. I'm liking the other side better, so we just wasted 2 things of glass. A block on top of those. Trapdoor there, 2 trap there. We are gonna put slab there, slab there. Okay, so this is what we have so far for the front. I'm liking how it turned out. So we are going to extend the back with glass along the sides, and we're gonna probably take it to maybe here. Yeah, right there. That's good. Did I line that up right? I did. And let's do the same for this side. Bring it all the way right there. Okay, I'm gonna fill out the sides real fast, and then I'll get back to you when I have one of the sides so I can show you what it looks like. Okay, so we changed the pillars in the front to be stripped spruce, and we continued it onto the sides with 4 glass panes on each, and we got done this side and the other side of it, and we got the ceiling in. Last thing to do is to get the back in, build that real fast, and start the crops on the inside. Now we're on our last stack of white glass. Thank God we are done with the glass part. So now we gotta copy the front, which I think I did that incorrectly. I did it incorrectly. We gotta move the pillars out 1 more. Okay, so we kind of messed up on the numbers on the back. So it's 4, 5, 4, because we had this 1 in too far when we built in the wall, and we kind of messed it up. But we fixed it. It's fine. It's still even-ish looking. Okay, there. We have the back. It is completed. Look at it. So we're going to add some foliage around on this side, but we're not going to do it during this episode. We are going to do it on a different day. Let's get the pieces of wood. This is the full view of what it looks like. The front, the sides, and the back. We have plenty of space on the inside for crops. So first step is first, we are going to dig out an area right here for a pathway. Okay, so the pathway is going to go straight down the middle, and what we're going to do is we are going to make an infinite water source real fast, and we're going to waterlog the half slabs so that we can have water without it being visible, so we have more space for crops. Okay, now we have an infinite water source, and we are going to put a water source every few. We're gonna do 1 right there and close it off. Okay, so it's all cleared. There is a water block in every few, so all of these crops should be good to be planted. So let's get our hoe. So the first section is gonna be potatoes. We're gonna fill this area. So we have potatoes here, and this section is gonna be carrots. We only have 5 for now. The 5 section is gonna be the wheat. Now, because we don't have that many crops yet, the other areas are gonna stay empty. Let's open this area for more wheat. We're gonna need a lot of wheat because it's for breeding. This area is gonna be for melons, and the other one is gonna be for potatoes. Not potatoes, pumpkins. The sugarcanes are not going to be able to be in here because they need to be next to a source block to grow, a water source block to grow. So we're going to go make some lanterns. We are going to be using the normal lanterns and not the fire lanterns because they don't illuminate as much as the normal ones. So we're going to use the normal ones so bad guys don't freaking spawn. We're going to do 2 in the front. Oh, you can hang it from glass. We're going to have them hanging off the glass because we're weird like that. And the last 2 are going to go there. Hopefully this is going to be perfectly illuminated on the inside. Let's put our doors back. We're going to make a pathway going up later on. Now we have our greenhouse. Our greenhouse is completed, guys. Look at this. Now we will have a running supply of food with more space so it can grow. and keep it safe from mobs. Okay, so I moved my sugarcane a lot closer because it was taking so much time to grow when it was over there. So we moved it over here so we can grow them a lot faster for the books. So I'm going to leave them here for now until I have a proper place for the sugarcane. Okay, so we have this completed. For now, it's just the shell. It's just the shell of the greenhouse for our farming. We will decorate the area and terraform and do all types of stuff to make it look nice. But for now, it's just the shell so we can have a sustaining supply of food, because we all do. I was struggling the past couple episodes for that because I wasn't keeping up with it. But now we have them and it can grow, and we got carrots and potatoes too, so we can get some piggies eventually. Not this episode, but in another episode we will make an area for the little creature, for the farm animals. You already saw where it's going to be at, but I don't have the materials yet or what I want to build yet for it. So it's not going to be in this episode. It's going to be in some future episode. It'll get done soon. But for now, we can see it outside of our house. Now it doesn't look empty and blank, and it looks really nice. Our next step is to make some bookshelves for our enchantment area. We're not going to make the area yet in this episode because I have an idea planned for where I want it to be. I'm not going to tell you yet, guys. It's going to be pretty interesting where I'm going to be putting it. So for now, we'll just make the bookshelves, see how many we have and how many we'll need. We were able to make 8 bookshelves. That's not enough, but that's a good start for now. We are going to put it with the enchantment table. Okay, we were able to clean out our inventory. Now, remember when I said I was going to make this a cyan bed? Well, I got the wool. I was able to make cyan dye and dye the sheep, and I already made it, but I left it in the chest so that we can place it together. So let's move the old one and put down the new one. And it matches super well with the warped colors, so it brings it into the house. So we have a little more. Bed looks a lot more better now. Exactly how I want it. We're going to leave the old bed here, but it looks so much more better now with the cyan bed compared to the white. Now, before filming this episode, I did off camera go back to the Nether once again, and this time I didn't die, surprisingly. So many times I almost did, but I brought enough food this time. But I was able to get some more warped wood for some future builds that we're going to be making. I was able to get a warped ground grass block, or whatever they call it, because an Enderman had it in the area, because freaking Endermen spawn like crazy in this freaking area. But I was able to get one, and you can basically get trees. You can plant more trees with this block, and if you have this on the ground next to netherrack and bone meal the netherrack, it'll grow like that. So we're able to go possibly get warped wood in the overworld, so we don't have to go back to the nether and have a heart attack. But I was able to get more wood because I needed it for future builds. Surprisingly, I needed more soul sand, so we got that. For the next few episodes, we're going to be doing a few builds instead of like adventuring out and doing stuff, because I want to focus on a few builds before we do go and adventure. It's not going to be forever. It's just going to be like 2, maybe 3, possibly 4 episodes of just building and doing little things here and there so we can get started to do the adventuring, because you need materials, of course, to adventure. I will be leaving it here, guys. I am short on time. I know this might be a shorter episode than the others. I've been sitting here for over an hour building this stuff. I don't know how long it'll be. We'll see when we edit. It might be shorter, it might not. Today was just mostly a building episode so we can get our food going. That's the number one thing we need to be doing. I'm excited how the greenhouse turned out. It's not very green, it's actually white, but you get what I mean when greenhouse. They're not always necessarily green. But I'm happy the way it turned out. It's really adorable. Now, in the next episode, look forward to the bridge being built. We will finish up collecting the rest of the bookshelves so that we can get started on making the enchantment area in the next few episodes. Leave a like if you loved how this greenhouse turned out. I think it's adorable. Comment for any animal names. We have a fox so far. We have 4 llamas. We have 3 wolves, but I'm naming those. Subscribe if you wish to see more of my content. Hit the bell to get notified whenever I upload. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye!